Oh, Panasonic. This is fantastic. I really like it. Oh. Right, here is an unboxing. Hopefully it's going to be the Panasonic G7. So I currently rock the world on the Panasonic GH4.
And there's a kind of smaller, lighter, cheaper version which still does 4K, but still is quite good. Now, this is another eBay purchase. It didn't come when it was meant to. Had to contact the seller. They were like, oh, totally sorry, it was forgotten in our mail order place. We'll send one out tomorrow, first thing. And yeah, totally it came out here first thing. Now, the important bit was, I ordered, it's got to be the silver edition because...
That's the one that looks good. I'm buying this one purely because it looks good. Let's see.
So far, on the box, it's just the black version. This is why I do the unboxing, just so it's all about the silver. All about silver, please be silver. The amount of stuff I'm having to send back to eBay is just astonishing, just how much either mistakes or things that are just not right with sellers at eBay.
Ooh! Yes. I'm seeing the word silver on this. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this baby going. Opening the box. Da, 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 da.
Opening the box. We have some Lumix software, which is the worst photo editing software I've ever tried. I will not promote that. Some Dear Customer, about the upgrade of the G7 firmware. So there's already post-focus has been added to the record menu. Oh, it's like Lightroom style level of stuff. This could be very, very handy for my property photography, just in case I accidentally don't focus on the right thing or the camera focuses on the close thing. Having a post-focus magic could be interesting. Okay, so this was it originally in a box, which was meant to come along with another lens or something like that. I said, look, I don't want the lens, I just want the camera. They're like, cool, we can get you for a lower price. If it's just the camera. So, let's see. Oh, please. Oh.
Yes, it is. Oh, that is a piece of beautifulness. It is unbelievably. I can't show you. Do I have a mirror? No. This is so like the GH4. It's unreal. It's got a panoramic. Oh, I'm gagging to check out the panoramic version. Right, okay, let me get a battery. Okay, there's that bit, and then some little cables, and the battery. Okay, so it's not the same battery as the Panasonic GH4, but looks like fairly good size. Certainly compared to like the Sony camera. Let's see. I'll go get the lens. Okay, got my 20mm lens.
1.7, which I might be sending back as well because it seems to be making a lot of noise. But what I will say is this definitely, size-wise, grip-wise, feels good. In terms of quality of materials, it's light. That's the best way to describe cheapy plastic. Yeah, it feels cheapy plastic, but the thing is that is exactly what I'm going for. That's exactly what I'm needing for example, for stuff on my gimbal or even attaching to a drone or anything like that. The lighter, the better. And this is still 4K. It's the same sensor, but now with some extra magic in it. And you can get it for about £400 compared to like the GH4, which is about £1,000 in the UK at this time. It's just such a lovely big screen. The screen isn't as good as the Panasonic as the GH4. But let's see. Can't take a picture because obviously I don't have a memory card in. Let's see. Okay, now it's what
I want to be able to just go straight into panoramic mode. Pan the camera. Okay, it's the same style of photos as what Sony does for doing the panorama. You just have to like go, oh, and it makes like a lot of scary noises. Maybe it's meant to be one at a time. Oh god, no, it's a case of just like. Wow. Wow. Oh, damn. That was really nice. That was making a lovely image. Where are my memory cards?
I'll get them for another show. So it's just a case of the slower you do it, the more it will actually take photos. Did you hear how fast that was? I'm going to stick as an after mode. No, shutter priority. 250th of a second. Oh, it's exactly the same layout as the Panasonic G7 in terms of press the F2 button, you get all the menu settings. I'm loving that, so I can press that. I can just go to AFS. I can choose the focusing. I can choose face. Cool.
More simplified video options of AVC HD or MP4. Brilliant. I can do 50p, 25p, 24p. I can even do VGA straight in this menu. I'm liking that. And 4K. I'm not having... Can I click 4K? Really? It's letting me just go into 4K to do a video without having to go into specific... Oh! There may be benefits to the G7 above and beyond the GH4 already. Hold on.
No, just measure it. It's the same size LCD screen. And if we want to go to fast shutter, let's go here. Got it in high. How fast is high? Let's hear.
Wow, that is fast. There's also... Oh, calm down. If I go into menus... and just remember, it's touchscreen. I've just been using a Sony and not having a touchscreen. I was just like, oh, it's so annoying. There's even a super high burst rate, which is it's just a fake sound that comes out the back, and it does like 30 frames a second at the full everything there. So that's just ridiculous. But listen to that. Yeah, it's totally fake. So straight away, if you are a Panasonic GH4 user getting the G7, there is nothing new to learn, which is fantastic. As in, the buttons up here are the same. This is a bigger dial without a silly knob on it.
It's got the front rolly thing, the back rolly thing, the shutter's in the right place, function button, and a record button up there. Yeah, just everything. And exactly. Okay, so up the top, I have white balance, ISO, and exposure compensation. So that's missing up there. No, F1 is exposure compensation, so I need to figure out where do I keep ISO? There. Yeah, no, found it. So there. Up button. Yeah, up button, then you can change your ISO that way.
Oh, Panasonic. I am such a fan.
Okay, so the downside of this is that you may complain that it feels a bit plasticky, a bit cheap, a bit not weather sealed kind of stuff. However, if you're buying something because, 100 grams is a factor in your work. So in other words, my GH4 is 550 grams. This is 425 grams. That is a factor on the gimbals, which I use for my property work, that can potentially help the battery life and the motor. So 100 grams for me is a deal with this. Its layout is fantastic. So yeah, it feels a bit cheap.
The battery's definitely smaller, which there doesn't seem to have really been a reason to be smaller. It's like they've just... Ooh, wait a minute, what's that? They've put the memory card... that is irritating. Sorry for swearing there. Sticking the memory card slot in where the battery is really annoying. That is really there's no need for that. You've got such a huge amount of space there. Ooh, that's really got me there. But because effectively it just means if I have it on a tripod mount, in fact the actual tripod mount which I use, let's see. Oh, it's a win. I don't. Well, I'll obviously need to take. I might not even need to take up the tripod. But I could effectively, this could be my full-time B-roll camera. I can set that up. Cool. Yeah, no, so now I've got it with a tripod mount, which I use, or that's actually my gimbal mount.
So that, and hold on, let's just, yep, still fully able to take out the battery. Okay, cool. So that's what I thought was going to be a pain in the butt disaster has turned out to be not so bad. And then
in there, tiny buttons for AV and remote and micro HDMI.
my out, which again, I'm sure if you're high-end professional videographers, you know what the heck those buttons mean to the rest of us. We will never use them, so it's not important. All I need to know is take a single photo, take a high burst of photos, 4K photo. That is, I haven't figured that again. That's just like 4K. Exposure bracketing done. That's me sorted that. 2-second timer, 10-second timer done. Here, all my options, including panorama, video modes, scene info, and also so yeah, if you are an owner of a Panasonic camera and you want something a little bit bigger, for like size-wise, it is really I can only finger this with 3 fingers. This one's hanging off, but again, I'm planning on using this for a lot of gimbal work, Steadicam work, and the lighter, the better, especially because I'm holding it with my hand. And after 30-40 seconds, every second counts, or every gram counts when you're shooting with this. But again, super high frames a second, and firmware updates already. So I'm going to get them started, but in terms of first impressions, very happy that it follows almost the exact same button layout ecosystem as the Panasonic GH4. I'll go into the menu system later, and not disappointed by the cheapness, plasticiness, because effectively this was a very cheap camera, but it does 4K video, unbelievably high frames a second, has a pop-up flash. I think it has a pop-up flash. How do you press? Has a pop-up flash, not as good as the little Sony one, and I can use it for property work. So
This is fantastic. I really like it. Oh, and does it even have a low light autofocus? Hold on, let's see. Can this focus in low light? If I go to AFS. Oh, is it dark enough? Is the lit? Oh, check that out. Ooh, there it is. But yeah, so again, beats the Nikon D4 for focusing in low light. So if I turn off all the lights in this room, I'll be able to take a selfie. Maybe not with the Nikon D4. Ha, loser. So yeah, if you can get it cheap, 400 quid, this is definitely a 400 quid camera. As a Scotsman who is tight on money, not tight on money, but just like we don't like spending money, this is cheap and amazing. I cannot give it a downside because the value was fantastic. And I got the silver edition, which is just a little bit more sexy. But yeah, if you can get it for 400 or less, what a steal. Go for it. I highly recommend this so far, even though I haven't done anything else other than an unboxing. One last thing is that if you are on my photography channel, you may not know that I've got 2 other channels. One is my exercise channel, which you can check out, which is Dom Bauer Exercise. I think the actual name is just youtube.com/Dom Bauer. And I've also got another one on this channel, so I've got Dom's Talks. And a lot of that is going to be about me dealing with my first ever newborn baby, little Logan Bauer, born on the 4th of September, and so I'm learning to be a dad. So it's all my mistakes and all the things which I'm learning which are quite useful. So if you want to see more about little Logan and how he's getting on, check out Dom's Talks. And if you want to see, I've also got Dom's Flights as well. So again, I'm doing a lot of stuff flying my DJI Phantom around the places, and also going through the process of getting the license to do it commercially. So if you want to see how I'm doing that, check out the Dom's Flights channel as well, which I put all the links to down below. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.